Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Smooth Operators. My name, of course, is Potato. We are going to get right into day 17. It is time for the janitors to come out and get to work cleaning up all of the stuff that is out of place in the office. Quickly, just to give you a little feedback on what the hell is actually going on. We did install this elevator so that we can have increased amounts of transportation between floors, 2, 3, and 4, and the ground floor, obviously. Also, people have been commenting, and I really, really appreciate it. People have said that stuff that you don't do, that's back office stuff, it gets carried on to the next day. So we want to probably try and prioritize that stuff. But also, I've got a couple of free seats around because, as you can tell, people quit. Yeah, I got fairly quit on in the last episode. So, oh, Jill, what is it? Hire project managers. Fantastic, Jill. Thank you very much for that. Okay, let's just slow it down a little bit. Let's go and have a look at my clients, okay? Because we've got 2 clients now. Yeah, this is something that we need to deal with. We need to probably change the client to you. I mean, it's going to be difficult trying to split the difference, but I guess we're going to have to do it. Blazed Crab Shipping. Okay, you know what? We'll try. We'll try anyway. As long as we get through at least a significant chunk of them. Dude, why are you so sad? Like you're really damn slow elevator. Well, not much I can do about the elevator, I'm afraid, buddy. There's really not that much I can do. Everybody seems to be quite grumpy, which is, not the best. Oh my goodness. I want to make sure that we just don't mess up. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? I just want to make sure that we don't mess up. Can we not? There we go. Okay, so offered to do. Okay, so we've got a fair amount in both. So we're going to get fined like a shit ton today. We're going to get fined a really, really large amount of money. Guarantee you. Absolutely guarantee you. How much do you want to bet? I want to bet a lot of money. I want to bet a lot of money. Let's get some back office staff. Yeah, we'll get 2 back office staffs. 2 back office staffs. Why not? And do we actually have the ability to hire anybody else? No, but we are going to get 2 more IT guys, which is something that I think we underrate sometimes, Andreas, oh, he's resigned. Fuck. Why? Why have you resigned? Well, I suppose we need an outbound dude now, don't we? Well, congratulations. Congratulations to you, you just got hired. Well frickin' done. Well frickin' done. Jeez, I just don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what we can do. I'm struggling to come to terms with how the hell that we're supposed to sort of do this if we're just constantly being shafted by the massive fines that we're going to incur. Because we are going to incur very, very large fines. Okay, so a minus $200 for penalty. Okay. Oh, well, you know what? We didn't actually do that bad in terms of outbound. Back office items. Yeah, not great. Not great at all. But, hey-ho, that's fine. That's the reality of the situation, I suppose, isn't it? And then inbound calls, we lost 428. Wow, holy cow. Yes, you know what? I will save the game. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. We need to try and build up a cohesive outbound team. And that in itself is going to be a challenge. We also need to try and ensure that we upgrade the elevator, because we just can't upgrade it at the moment. We just don't have the infrastructure to get our people from floors 1 to floor 3 in a decent time. Because they just complain about it as well, and they all get, like, sad about it, and, like, they go angry and moody at me. What are your thoughts? No pay today, this sucks. Oh shit, do I not have to pay you today? Huh. Oh, that's kind of cool. I guess. Could give you a vacation, although I'm not really that nice. I mean, I only give a vacation to the staff that actually matter. So, i.e. none of the fuckers in this entire bloody building. Jeez Louise. Hi, this is Jill. If client workload is suffering, you can move workers from another client to get more manpower. Yeah, no, the problem is that both of my workers both of my contracts are doing badly. Like, that's the problem here, right? That's the entire problem. Now, somebody else did point out in the comments, and I thank you to whoever did, is that in the morning, that's when you pay people their wages. So, what are your thoughts? No pay today, this sucks. Damn, that's a slow elevator. I'm sorry about that, friend. But, oh my lordy, this is a lot of computer mayhem. Yeah, no, basically that in the morning you pay the wages, and that's why you don't make that much of a profit during the morning, I guess. That's pretty much it. So we should probably try and make an effort just to, like, I don't know, not save up like all of our money, but to at least have a little bit of cash on us at some points. You're the project manager. What are you doing? Next unlock. 4 days. 4 days. Great. Over the moon. No, we've got enough people apparently here. That's kind of cool. That's all right. See, I don't know. Maybe we've just got too many, like, fancy bits and bobs. Maybe we just need to say, hey, get rid of everybody and then just bring in a bunch of new people. And just say, hey, we're going to have an entire block of inbound calls. We're going to have an entire block of outbound calls. We're going to have an entire block of back office calls. That would certainly be the easier way to go about doing it, I guess. But I don't know. A request. Denied. I'm sorry, but if you want to work, then you know this company's been open 18 days, right? And you're already asking for a 4-day vacation or a 4-day holiday, as I would say here in the UK, because I'm from Britain. Yeah, just no, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Okay. Transport. Wow, transport is costing us a shit ton, even though it's not going great. Okay, basically, a lot of salaries to pay, a lot of service staff to pay. I get it. We have revenue. We have a little bit of a penalty because we're crap like that, but whatever. Let's take a look at the clients individually. So we actually managed to get the back office items done. I think that's important to note, actually, because that means we could be potentially wasting some back office power. Yeah, I'll say thanks. We could be wasting some back office power. So the area that we're doing our 2 blazed crab shipping, we need to make sure that we don't have any back office guys in here. Back office guy in there, that's fine. Outbound agent, inbound agent, back office, back office. Okay, what we're going to do. Inbound, we are going to try and switch this guy with this guy right here, right? Because at the moment, in an entire day, the 3 guys in here who are back office in these 2 blocks, so of these 8 guys, 3 of them are back office, and they seem to be getting through all of the back office jobs for the blazed crab shipping clients. So I'm quite happy, you know, to do the old switcheroo and switch people over. That is absolutely on the cards as far as I'm concerned. But making 2,000 bucks in a day, you know, it's not completely unimpressive. Just wanted to give you the tip of the day. If you ignore your vacation requests, your employees are going to become really unhappy. Well, once again, as I said, we're an 18-year-old company and you think it's appropriate, an 18-day-old company, and you think it's appropriate to ask for a 4-day weekend? No, not at all. Not at all. I am not down with that. Oh, one of your workers is sick and has gone home. Well, is there ever anything that just goes to plan? Alright, let's try and... How do we move your seat? Move worker. There we go. Yay! Great, we did it. Congratulations, you've now been either demoted or promoted, depending on what you think. Okay, but thankfully, it looks like we're managing to keep people mostly happy. I mean, mostly. So far, I don't think we've got... We do have a free seat for an IT guy over here, which is something that I have a little bit forgotten about, but not really forgotten about. I'm more just saving for the cash to get an entire block of back office dudes. I think an entire block of back office dudes would probably help us out immensely. Yeah, not entirely sure how we're going to do it. I mean, what we might do is we might just build the block, which we can do very, very shortly when we've got another 500 cash. We might just build the block, you know, up here, and then we'll just say, hey, so you, Mr. Back Office Guy, you, Mr. Back Office Guy, and a load of other back office guys are just going to all sit in this area and chill out and do their stuff. Or we might say, hey, you know, we're going to put 1 outbound, 2 inbound, and 1 back office guy and just call that a block. But I don't really know. Alternatively, going even further, we could just say, hey, we'll build the block and then we'll just hire some completely new guys, which would be more expensive, and it's not something that we can do today anyway, but it's just an idea. I'm pitching you some ideas, and I'm seeing what sort of sinks, you know, and I'm seeing what sort of floats as well. Yeah, we lost money. We lost I don't want to say a lot of money, but we lost some wonga dosh. But anyway, in the morning and over the course of this next day, once again, we've got Jill there just fapping away to her, thumping her keyboard. I really have no fucking idea what she's doing. I mean, thumping her keyboard sounds pretty dirty anyway, so maybe we'll just leave it at that. But anyway, over the course of the next day, we are going to be able to build this block. And do I really want to build it on the 3rd floor? Not really. I actually want to build it over here, probably on the 2nd floor, just so that the elevator doesn't have as far to travel, because I really don't like how this elevator only carries 3 people. I mean, it's carried 2,500 almost passengers. Wow. That's impressive. That is very, very impressive, in fact. Wow. But anyway, yeah, an entire block of back office people. How exciting is this? This is very, very exciting indeed. And I think this is how we want to do it. Like, I genuinely do think this is how we want to do it. Hi, it's Jill. Just wanted to give you the tip of the day. Prefer to check your sanitary facilities and food facilities aren't overcrowded. Well, you know what? If they are, people can wait. People can wait. I don't need to upgrade my toilets. I'm quite happy not upgrading my toilets. Man, we lost $300 in wages. That's quite a significant decrease in our sort of wallet. I mean, $400, $500 in wages just down the drain like that. That's crazy. It's crazy talk. Yeah, as soon as we re-hit that 500 threshold, booyah, let's get an operations building. There we go, and we'll say we are going to put the first client on it. But back office is what we are going to be prioritizing in this office. That is for damned certain. So we are going to have a whole bunch of back office staff in here. And I think, you know, that's a good way to do it. I really genuinely do. And yeah, I look forward to making it a reality. Making my dreams a reality. How much do you cost? You cost $15 an hour. 300. Okay, so all of you guys are basically the same. You're basically rebranded sort of same dudes. $15 an hour, 300 bucks. Okay, that's cool. Okay, the second line agent handles transferred calls from inbound calls of a more complicated nature. The agent works 8 hours and the schedule is planned according to the rest of the production. Don't really understand that, but fine. I also don't understand how the coach costs more, but then costs less than the manager in salary. That to me does not make sense, but you know, occasionally there are things in life that don't make sense. Now, what we could do, if we were really fucking ballsy, right, is we could just buy our 4 back office workers right now. Like, just right now. Because we could. But we're not going to do that, obviously. We're going to wait until we get that little penalty taken off us, which is obviously not great. And then we're going to actually wait until the morning, because we want to make sure that we pay everybody, because paying everybody is a surefire way to at least keep them sweet, because otherwise you're in some trouble. You're in some real trouble if you don't pay your workers. But yeah, unfortunately, ever since getting that second client, we found it really difficult to make any sort of headway against any of the orders that we've actually been given, you know? But we're aiming to improve that, and we're doing so slowly but surely. Now, the sooner that we actually get a couple of back office agents, the better. Now, the reason that I'm thinking 2 here is because $300 is enough to sort of give us that little educating your employees. Okay, great. Giving, yeah, oh god, there's always a fucking sickness around, isn't there? Yeah, I thought $300 was sort of a nice little buffer. It allows people to get into work and make a little bit of cash before. Okay, really? Fucking seriously? Yeah, so I thought $300 was enough, but maybe it's not enough. Maybe we'll dip below 0, which is not really our intention. It's never really our intention, but, you know, hey-ho. That's the reality of the situation, I suppose. Yeah, I'm very concentrated on making sure that we place another 2 dudes as soon as we can. Like, literally as soon as we can. Come on, I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it, game. I'm waiting for it. There we go, perfect. Beautiful. And then the second one is going to be following shortly after. And then, great. The rest of the profit, or the rest of the money that we make today is going to be pretty much pure profit. And look, you can already see the difference that hiring these extra 4 back office workers has had. I mean, wow. They're all of the, you know, what we're supposed to be doing, it's just falling across the board. It's very impressive to see. It's good to see that back office stuff is actually being taken seriously for once. Congratulations, you got an achievement. Handle 200 back office tasks. You have been awarded $500. Don't mind if I do. That is comfy, and I'm very happy with that. Obviously, the more money that we can get, the better. But I think that goes without saying. It looks like just holding on to this extra little bit of cash has meant that people are just so much happier with us. It really does. I genuinely think that was the right call on our part. Got a request. An outbound agent. Well, you know what? We're actually doing okay in outbound. Let's grant. You want to go to Rio de Janeiro? For 4 days, that seems like a little bit of an expensive trip, buddy, to go all the way to Brazil and then come back like 3.5 days later. Bearing in mind that if you're traveling from anywhere that's not in a similar time zone, you're going to be jet lagged to shit, and you're going to completely not enjoy those 2 days. Wow. Surprisingly, we didn't lose a single penny. Huh. How crazy is that? That's great news. That's absolutely fantastic. That is really very good. Stuff for tomorrow. Volumes offered for tomorrow. There's actually a significant reduction in back office items. Okay, that's interesting. There's also not a significant reduction, a little reduction in inbound calls, which is also kind of nice because we need that sort of leeway because, you know, we're really not very good at inbound calls, unfortunately. So we will do our very best to make sure that that inbound is taken as seriously as possible. But obviously, we probably want to start thinking about getting inbound blocks. I mean, you know what might be a nice idea? It might be a nice idea if we go outbound all the way up here, managerial in that block there, incoming calls here, that's great, and managerial stuff again, and then at this side, once again, we will do outbound. So outbound, inbound, and then all the way at the other side, we would have back office, and then in the columns surrounding this central column, we could have managerial staff, managerial staff. That's like my rough plan. It's obviously not going to go like that. Your project managers has now unlocked the building height of 6 floors. Ugh. The more people that use our transport, the higher the running costs will be. Well, I'm not sure if that's entirely true. I mean, maybe it shouldn't be. I mean, elevators should run independently of being financed. So it shouldn't be looked at as like, oh, it's 50p per cost per dude, you know? The elevator should just always assume to be running, and then... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's just me, though. One of your workers is sick and has gone home. Wow, what a fucking surprise there. What a fucking surprise. Really took me out of the blue, that one. Jeez, that's never happened before. Got another request. Brisbane. Okay, you know what? You want to go to Australia for 2 days? Once again, I would question your sense. But who am I to deny you that request? Well, I'm your boss, obviously, but you get the picture. You get the picture. So... we're doing quite well for outbound, and outbound is making us, I think, how do I put it politely, a shit ton of money, right? If we actually go and have a quick look at my reports, we can see quite clearly, no, we can't see quite clearly, we can see quite clearly in the clients area that, yeah, outbound calls making us $5 a go, whereas you're only making us $2 a go. We're not really interested in this one as much as we're interested in this, because back office gives us $4, so it's totally worth hiring these dudes, and outbound gives us $5, so I'm on board with that all the way, all the freaking way. Let's be ballsy. Let's be ballsy, shall we? It's been a while since I've been ballsy, and let's start assembling a team of inbound agents. I know inbound is sort of like, I don't know, the worst job perhaps, and it's the worst job because we make the least money for it. But I think it's worth it. I think it's fine. And we need to work on our backlog of inbound calls anyway, so we basically have to do this. We don't really have a choice. Now, all of this cash that we've currently got, I would dearly adore it. I would dearly, dearly adore it if we didn't lose it overnight, right? Who's still working? Like, there must be some people still working because we're still making a little bit of cash. Well, not anymore, but we were late into the night. A bit late, guys. I mean, need you in early tomorrow morning, sharpish. But yeah, we want to try and keep pretty much all of this cash to pay off people in the morning. And also debts. Pay off people in the morning. Goodness me. Sound like some sort of a criminal. Ladies and gentlemen, in the next episode, we are going to be fully fleshing out this entire inbound block, and we're going to be building crazy, masterful, grandiose buildings and stuff with crazy, crazy formats. It's going to be fantastic. So hopefully you'll tune in then. My name, of course, has been Potato, and until next time, bye.